Afternoon, everybody. How are we? I'm just making sure everything's working because it's been a while. I'm here. I'm on kick. I'm kicking back. I hope everyone's okay. I hope everything's working. I've been furiously fighting with Bottissimo to update bits and pieces, so things should be working. Checking to see if everything's... Get that. There's a lot going on with this Bottissimo. I'm not sure of. Why isn't that doing that then? Oh, right, okay. So, yeah, I'm sort of restarting, refreshing, sorting everything out. Oh, I don't need Twitter now. Don't need that. Should have worked. Does anybody use Bottissimo for anything? Try to link it to everything, and as usual, I didn't think until minutes beforehand. But hopefully everything's good and we're up and running. Live number of loyalty points chat participants receive every 5 minutes. Okay. That's that and that there, that there, and that there. Yes, right. I'm gonna do a little bit of painting. I'm gonna just be experimenting a bit because I've got different styles and things to learn, but not a lot to that'll work better. Not a lot to work with. I'm using obviously one of my most expensive models because Quinn said she wanted it painted to get it done, so I'm hoping we'll be good with that. I need to... Oh, where are you? That's why I couldn't do it. Add to my post, add a video or a photo, I'm trying to work out and learn new ways to promote going live other than just like, here's a link, or putting it up in the Discords and things. So I've got different bits and pieces. Post. So I'm hoping it works, goes well. Means I need to go on to... The only problem with it is Instagram, because you've got to go onto your phone to do it all. Yeah. Text off that. Facebook, what are you doing? Save to phone. Yeah, I don't often do this, as you can tell. Probably the first time for me to do things, so I hope you're all okay. Apologies for this. I don't think any of my not my updates, my alerts will be working. It's annoying as hell. Just set for that. I don't know why. Stuff. I don't think it's set for kick. Basically, is a pain because I've got loads of bots and setups and things, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So Blue eyes have been linked to higher rates of alcohol dependence. Nice. Hey, you! Right, that's that. I'm hoping there's no problems with it this time, because last time Streamlabs cross clip now supports. Okay, you found me. Yay! I've been messing with the Bottissimo to try and set things up, and it hasn't been doing it properly. Oh, I haven't been doing it properly. I think I've got blurb working, which is good. Oh, hey, there's me. Why is it playing at 720 when it should be playing at 1080? Sounds normal. Yep, that's absolutely correct. I'm just making sure that everything works. Because it's new in newness, essentially. It's a new channel because my old one was just a bit meh. So I set it all up again, fresh from the studio. So if you haven't followed it, make sure you do, because it's new, it's different, and there's all the nice shiny these pictures and things. I can't remember what they're called because my mind's not working. So there, that's all there, and I'm gonna. It's been a while, I can't remember how to do things. So that's what I'm doing. I'm painting Gaskell, and if you haven't seen this before, there's little me there, Space Marine me. How class is that? Wow for what? The Space Marine me? Oh, Gaskell himself, the model, because he's a bit of a beast. Look, it looks like he's shooting me. Pew 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 pew. So yeah, everything's ready to go. I think as well, to learn this, I've set the commands up from Bottissimo from the Stream Elements ones. The only one I haven't set up is shout out, because I want to do a special shout out one, as opposed to just it popping up and saying in the chat. So if you want to try any of the shout out things, feel free to do so. I say on this model I'm just practicing different styles and things, because there's a lot of this that I haven't, bits to this that I haven't done or I haven't tried before, like Rust and things like that. The only one I said I haven't done is shout out, and you've you've just pressed shout out. Oh no, like it doesn't seem to have connected anything properly, even though they're all there on the chat bot. Not the chat bot, sorry, the commands. Commands are all there. Well, they should work. I don't know why they're not working. You absolute pain in my bottom. You're being a pain in my bum bum. Pain in my bum bum. It's not just the tip, it should just be tip now. But it still doesn't work. Which is a pain, because I've set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up. And this is, cause Kick's only in a beta still, there's a lot of things that have been a bit, but it's connected to it, so I don't know why it's doing that, which is weird. Itchiness, itchiness, itchiness. So, okay, so that's working. So why isn't it? create a timer. Hi. Multi-stream chat's not coming up either. Right, that should double. Okay. See if that works. See if that does anything. I doubt it will, but we'll see if it does anything. Right. Why are you looking a little bit blurry? Maybe just the thing itself. No, it's not broken. It's just not set up 100%. Right. So Garskull, in comparison to the models that I've been painting, is a little bit bigger than the rest of them. And all I've done so far is a base coat that was done a long time ago. Then I put a couple of quick washes on. And last night, you can't really see because it's just quite a dark sort of stone colour. Hey Codex, how you doing? So it's just dark grey on top of the black, which is just making it a little bit, yeah. So what I'm going to do now is hide my face. I'm good, buddy. I'm good. Just trying to get back into it. Oh, that's gonna be. I don't want it to be too chunky like that. To be fair, this isn't a dry brush. I shouldn't really be using it. I just thought it was a bigger brush, so it'd work. And clearly, it's not doing the best job. I'm just messing about with chatbots and things whilst doing this as well to try and get things up and running. Oh yes, this is a practice model essentially. Trying different dry brushing techniques. I've got bits and pieces to do. Oh, that's far too much. Tough. Try and get the edges done a bit better. It is a 40k figure. It is the Orc Big Boss Bomb. Every army's got sort of like a big leader. This is theirs, called Garskull Thraka. So yeah, I've had it for ages, but I fell out with the idea of orcs because I was going to collect an orc army, and the exact same reason I fell out with my Space Wolves army. It would be your own cart. There's no, I don't think Nuke is outside. Because about a week after I bought it, a new edition of the army was released. So I mean, this guy still hasn't changed, but the battle tome and everything did. Not that I can play any of it. I've no idea how to play it properly. But yeah. Just essentially just highlighting the moment, and then I'm going to go with it even lighter on the very edges, and then try and get some more detail into it so it's got bits like this. There's loads of small pieces that I've got in a tin somewhere. That, like his backpack, he's got a big, like half skull sort of thing. A big metal wrap jaw thing goes over his face. He is very, very cool when he's completely done. He's got a little guy with him as well. This is like his pole bearer, flag bearer. That's him. He just follows him around and is like, yeah. The chatbots aren't working at all. He's a pain in the bottom. So I've set up several commands and a chatbot alert just to say, like, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to follow and stuff like that. Just because this is the second big stream I've done now. So yeah. And I've got flies flying around my room as well. Yeah, I haven't streamed a lot recently. I literally streamed once when I changed the platform, and then just haven't for a while because there's been all sorts going on. I've obviously sorted the house out so much and everything. And I just haven't had a chance, or when I have, I've just felt like I needed just to relax instead of streaming and getting things done like that. So it's been fun, been very busy, and we've been getting somewhere by doing things productive, but then obviously with my streaming and things like that, it's all been getting pushed to the back burner, which is a shame because I miss you guys. Right, so you can see he's got like quite a lot of highlights to it now. Everything stands out a damn sight more than just plain black, which is essentially what we're going for. So the next bit is actually white, but just on the very, very top, to see if I can get more edges to stand out. You want his mech booty? He hasn't got one. He's got about as much of an arse as I do. It doesn't exist. But this is, I've jumped into a couple of like painting groups and things on Facebook and such, and this is a technique that a lot of painters use to and they'll just do these layers like this and then put, hey Rad, how you doing? And then put bits and pieces over the top. Why have I got a notification on there? What are you telling me? Oh, it's long strike. No, I can't spell. So my designer that's done all the these guys is just done the final payments and stuff. What's that, Michael? So yeah. Oh my God! Stop it. The problem is that thing's white. So when I'm trying to dry off the paint, I can't see I can't see what I've done with it. I have not. I have not mastered the art of dry brushing by a long way. But help if I had a using on a large model using a small dry brush. I'm just trying to get the very edges of things now. I don't even know if I'm on the camera because I keep moving things around, don't I? So. But I've got some dry rust paint, effects paint that I didn't know I had to work with. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. Looks like I'm actually touching the paint, getting it all paint the model. Oh, bugger. Oh, that bit's a bit more weathered than the rest of it. Very, very edges. And then the occasional bits that I just completely mess up. Oops. Sound comes across much cleaner than it did on our old channel. You must have had to max out your volume just to hear you before. I've got the new microphone and everything set up as well, mind. I don't know if that's any different. Or do you mean like just in general? But I haven't changed any of my sound settings really. It's good to know because obviously when I'm starting the pebcast and stuff, I'm just putting time in before I go and get the devil child from nursery. Yourself, sir? Anything fun? This is literally my second stream. I haven't been on, haven't been live. So it feels the same as streaming on Twitch because of the obviously everything's very, very similar. Sitting here off with your feet up. Oh, and you're specifically watching me. What a nice guy. But yeah, it feels very similar to Twitch in the way that it's done and everything. But obviously I'm starting fresh, so it's going to be an uphill climb, but you know, I'm happy enough to do it. How's that looking? How's it looking on the camera? Not bad for instead of just having a black base coat, is it? You've made a coffee. I've just had a coffee before I started, and I have my my player ammo now. Obviously, being a player ammo ambassador, go and buy it. Press. You can't even type in ammo in the link in the chat because the blooming thing's not working yet. Don't know why it's not doing any of it. Also, I've got multi-stream running on because the OBS doesn't like to play kick on its own, so I just thought, right, I'll throw it on. Yes, that's the only problem with kick is that it was created by quite a few gamblers and things. That's where a lot of the original money came from, I think. And they do pay. As far sorry, don't quote me on this. As far as I'm aware, they pay like subsidies to Twitch to use the same sort of overheads and things like that. But yeah, it's Bitcoin, all that sort of gambling and bits and, well, Bitcoin's not gambling, is it? But yeah, all that sort of thing. Set it off first. So yeah, that's why you get them sort of ads. And I've just realised I need to find an actual picture of Gaskell. So I can have something to work off. I'll always like to have some images to use as a base. Let's have a look, see. Oh, go away. That's one, I suppose. Obviously, I know you can't see this, but I'm just trying to find some. That's better, isn't it? Yeah. Go back. So, if I jump onto this one, and then put on the play capture, that's him. I mean, that's a bit small on there, but I can see him plenty enough. Completely done with all of his bits and pieces on. I don't have those bits and pieces on. I don't even think I put the bullets coming out of his guns on originally because they were just so faffy. But that's what it should look like eventually. A lot of details, a lot of bits and pieces. But you can see where I was going with the weathering to start with. So, yes. What's the next steps? What do I need to do? I suppose I can put some dark tones on this and give it a bit of a weathered look. Where's my decent brushes? Nearly poured this paint on top of the white because I forgot it was there. That's how that's going, right? Sorry, I've just because I went off. My chat's just come up because it's not coming up on there, or any of my view counts or anything. So that's a pain in the ass. Now for your 100 mil contract, Mike. Oh yeah, absolutely. I can't believe that all these famous streamers and stuff seen that I jumped over and then decided they would do it as well to take the attention off me. That just goddamn rude, if you ask me. 100 million contract. You're totally moving over. Well, they've done a few. And if Warframe doing models, there's miniatures of almost everything at the moment. If famous, Amaranth is famous. Not supposed to move like that. Get in those. Alright. Sounded seedier than I intended. I know one famous person from Twitch that's moved over beside me. Oh, besides me. Oh, shucks. I've just been following it on Twitter. There's a few people got big contracts and stuff. I don't know of any of them. But obviously they must be doing something right if they're getting big contracts like that. So just lathering this paint on here now. Wash tone, what's it called? Whatever that is. I want it to be well weathered. Because the big thing about orcs is that they use scraps and recovered junk from destroyed marines and whatever to create weaponry. Obviously there's a lot more metal to him than just this. But giving him that now with a bit of... Like, how much better does that silver look? It's ridiculous how well something like that works. The only problem is I can't remember where I've put any of the accessories for him. So he's you know, like his big backpack and stuff like that. So I'll have to find them and do them at some point as well. But there's gonna be a lot of fiddly bits to it. It's all plates and stuff like that. There's gonna be a lot of... Where's my darker metals at? I can do chrome on stuff because it, you know, chrome's always like easier to rust and things. Whereas night scales, like a shiny black. Pretty. I forget that I've got all these pretty bronze as well. Gunmetal, that's the big one that's going to be on there quite a lot. You get bits. Fiddly diddly wiggly. Yes. Turns out that I can't say them words together slowly. So saying them fast would be quite the challenge. I know I keep picking it up and looking at it and stuff, because I just don't know where to go next, because there's that much to it. I was like, what bit should I do? 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 I think if I do his feet, very similar to his arm. On this bit here, on the main model, it's more of a red. I'll go over the feet first and get their things done on there. Decent paintbrush for that. Where's my basin brush? I have too many brushes that I don't use. That'll do. Right. Metal. And then once I've done gone over his feet, the chrome will come out and I'll do the edges and bits and pieces on there. Just got to be very conscious of time because I need to get sorted before 3 to get the little in. No, forgot what I was doing. Yeah, we'll just... I had to look at like a battery powered airbrush. Right. But those things are just like, I don't understand how people can do such fine details and quotes and things with them. They don't make sense to me. So if anybody knows how to airbrush, do feel free to let me know. Grouping up loads there. Better. Getting some of that. Oh, there's bubbles as well. We don't want that. What bickies did you have with your coffee, Talonis? I opted for some custard creams today. Well, I haven't done this for a while. My back's already thin now. Shiny foot. Shiny foot. And as usual with these models and things, I'll throw updates in the Discord of how we're getting on by at the end of every stream. Or if you aren't already in the Discord, make sure to join. If you aren't already following, make sure to do that because I'm new here and yeah. I love you all. Although there'll be a lot of streamers come over now, haven't there? In the last week that I haven't streamed since I came over, there's been about like 1 million streamers come over. It's a bit annoying that there's no alerts and things come through because I have no idea if anything's coming through or happening or. That's completely different to what I hear. I don't know. But yes, do make sure to get the follows and things in. And let's grow the studio. Let's get the studio back to its former glory that it was. And we'll get some pieces done. I'm going to start getting the PlayStation back out and stuff as well because I've got loads of games to play through that. The Resi 8 DLC that I never got around to playing. Last of Us, which I've never actually played myself. I've just watched other people play. Miles Morales, Ragnarok. There's loads. I just downloaded about 10 of the games. Obviously, I've got Diablo as well. Just started last night. which just looks epic. Could I do like a general dry brush of silver? I have a plan. Oh, dip my hand in the paint. That's fine. It was nearly dry anyway. I'm just tapping this on here now because it needs to be properly covered. Because I'm going to go over it with like the chrome or the bronze. Well, is the weather changed for everybody now then, or is it just up north that it's the heat subsided? Thank God. Just realised I'm completely off. I need an alert. I need a sound alert, don't I? Just go on. Put it back in the middle. I don't know why it's gone so blurry now. It shouldn't be doing that. You camera, work properly. No, it's not wanting to do it, is it? Rascal's face is just gone. There we go. Weird, he just changes colour quickly. Not done anything. Not really. Oh well. Yeah, I'm just doing some touchy up bits. Do I want? Yeah. Is anybody excited for the new edition of 40k then? I've been doing the Stormbringer magazines, but the last couple of months worth of magazines still haven't arrived. Should have been here today. Last month's got lost, so that they were sending both with this month's, and I haven't received those. So I paid for them and not got them yet, which is an absolute pain in the bumhole. But I as a precautionary measure, so I don't run out of things to paint. Not that I'm ever going to run out of things to paint, because I've got that much Cursed City stuff that for some reason I'm just not doing at the minute. I've pre-ordered Leviathan, the new big box set, because there's loads in it. Tyranids and Space Marines. Loads of bits and pieces we can play with. So that's cool. The wash. to look so professional just throwing the paintbrush at the model. I'm thinking this big plate here I'm gonna do in the red gemstone, because I think that would look awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Give it a second to dry earth. While we're doing that, you might as well see my face. Hi. Yeah. Do make sure to get them follows on. We need to help everybody on Kick, and I've just got there, like I say, so. Someone's asked us about my Diablo character. Does anybody play any of them sorts of games? Yeah, as you can see, I've got the big white thing now behind me. All of the cables, all of the time. You don't want to see under my desk. But yeah, I haven't really done much in the way of gaming or obviously content creation. In fact, I think this is the first time I've knocked the PC on in almost a week, which is a pain because I had loads of ideas, and obviously with my head I've forgotten them all now. Gaskell. I'm trying to think if he was in the original Space Marine game, because they were all on. It was orcs that they were fighting in that one, which I have got still on my PC. I started playing. Yeah, throw bits of rust and stuff on there. That'll look cool. Nice. On a distant shot, how it looks. It just looks dusty. Like in the thoughtful pose. That is my everyday pose. Yeah. I'm gonna get some bits of armor and things done with that red now. Bring them out a bit. I've got leather to do. Legs are gonna be fiddly as feck because I stuck it together before I realised how fiddly it was. Hopefully people don't look too closely at it. Be like, oh, even big bit of white there, big bit of white there. So yeah, that's where that is. What time are we on? 2. About half an hour left, so I can do some bits. I will get the gemstone up and running, so that we can get some colour to pop out on him, so it's not everything's not the same. So Yarb, where you at? Not really that one bit that needs doing on him in the red, and I'm finding bits on this picture that sure it's more like of a exosuit thing that he's just threw together because he's got his legs out. You can see his arms and his shoulder and stuff, which I've just completely bypassed. I'm gonna have to get a lot of the green to him, but hey ho. Let's get some of these plates done in red. I can show that it's right over. Doesn't seem to want to work properly. No worries, buddy. Thank you very much. Going on like nail varnish. Would not be that thick. How bizarre. Yeah, then it's normal brush strokes and stuff. Damn it! Stop! Oh, it's just being an absolute twat now. I think I need a big chunk on. And then I know it's on dead thick, but the only way it's gonna stay to look decent. Good shot, wasn't it? Some sort of a just very shiny bit now. But I will go over that with some more washes and stuff when it's dried out. Stream's just mostly me admiring the model. Thinking of ways that I can improve bits. I need some skeleton bone on there, don't I? What's everybody else doing then on here and things? What sort of things do people stream, not stream? You're here just to watch? Oh, just fingering that gemstone. I've had to set the streamers just chatting because there isn't any Warhammer or anything like there was on that other one. But it is just chatting in there. Hopefully, in the future, we go, a bit more colour to it. Hey Nukes! Here's the Catalonis. What do you want? Attention? Hmm? You after attention? Don't know why it keeps going so blurry. It doesn't want to focus on anything, does it? There we go. Obviously it all looks a bit bashed to bits at the minute because he hasn't put any of the detail in. It's just new style of base coating for me. Oh, here we go. Cat, get away from the paints. Don't mind me. I'm just avoiding the cat from going into everything again. Right, you try to put your tail in the paint as well. Stupid thing. What am I looking for? That one. Been an experience, this. So I'm gonna let that dry for now, because it's just gonna get worse and worse if I keep building stuff on top of it, on top of it, on top of it. So where are we at? There and there. I still don't know why the bot's not working. Got everything set to that one. It should be. No, that should work. That's dead confusing. I'm just trying now to update the. Seems everything's been set itself to moderator. So I'm trying to save it now to everyone and see if anything works with that. That should be. Anybody use Bottissimo? Or is that just me? That's all working, that's all fine. I don't know why everything else. Oh, well. You okay? Will you chill out? You gonna chill out? And blurbs there too. So I don't know what's going on. I'll keep studying. Keep looking to get everything right. And if I've got to switch to different things that work specifically for kick, we'll have to have a look into it. Oh, I've missed a bit there. I've just realised I missed a bit of... What are you doing? Stupid computer. I say stupid computer, it's me pressing the wrong buttons, but... So looking at this, them three parts there are actually bone instead of metal. You have to. I ain't painting you, cat. You're not painting. Don't rub your face against the brush while I'm painting. You dickhead. Ah, yeah, go on. Be gone. this is a bit rough, but you done? Right, very roughly done, but it's on there now. Using another sort of element of colour. I know he's meant to be very rustic and metallic and stuff, but it's nice to... Like, that's starting to look half decent now, his claw. Not that the camera wants to focus again. It can get a nice angle on it when it's focused. So the bone looks very thrown on, which it is essentially, but I'll get it fixed properly. Get that little bit of silver. I need to stop using this same brush to do everything because it's got knackered. There we go. Right. The main thing that's upsetting me with Kick right now is that because I've just started out and I've only got 5 followers at the moment, I can't raid. Raiding is the best part of the stream, so it's quite upsetting. So even if it's just specifically for that, make sure you follow so that I can eventually raid people. But other than that, I'm going to sort of round it off there at the minute because I need to get sorted and go and get the little one. I haven't had any dinner yet, so I'm going to go make a sandwich as well. So, thank you very much for joining. If anything's been said on YouTube, I've completely missed it. Oh, I can do that. That's cool. Apparently I can pop out the chat. Yeah, right, that's something I've just learned as well then for YouTube. Mine's not working. But yes, thank you everyone for jumping in. It's been a pleasure. I will aspire to keep on going. Tomorrow, I don't know, I might do a little bit of gaming, might do a little bit of painting. We'll see, I don't know. I've got tomorrow and Wednesday. And then I've got the weekend free as well. But knowing me, I'll think, yeah, I've got the weekend free, I'm going to do loads. Then go out on Friday and get absolutely wankered. And miss the rest of the weekend. But yes, thank you very much for jumping in. I love you all. And I will aspire to be back tomorrow. Not entirely sure what to do yet, but make sure you get the follows in. And get, you know, everything followed. Discord and Twitter are the main 2 I use. But I've got everything else up there as well. So they're just a click away on the bio. But yeah. Main thing's the follows so we can get the raids sorted. But thank you very much, and I will love you and leave you.